1990 Honda Civic. So there's a little more story to this one. Air conditioning information doesn't blow cold. Say it hasn't been worked on in a long time. And then what I immediately known was I took the caps off and there's absolutely no dust, no oil, no nothing. Everything else is dusty and has an oil residue on it, but these were absolutely clean. So that was a little, like, if it hasn't been touched, why are those so clean? So what I noticed right away was, I don't know if you could see the dye glow there. There's a little bit of dye, so I know somebody worked on it. Maybe you could see it there. I'm just giving you a reference between two different lights. And then what I also found, look down at the pulley of the compressor. See if we can get in there. Come on. See, I'm trying to let you guys see, and it seems there's a problem. There we go. Do you see the glowing? The glowing is the oil coming up the front shaft seal of the compressor. And so you can see just a little bit there with this light. So this is for this kind of dye, the Opti Pro Max. If it'll zoom in there. Come on, zoom, focus, focus. So this is the Opti Pro Max. And with this particular dye, it doesn't really do much. It's not, so whatever kind of dye they are, but for the UV Beast, and that guy right there, you can really see a glow. So in this situation with this dye, this light works best with that one. Different lights work better with different dyes. That's why you do not own one light. You own like 4 or 5 different lights that have a different UV spectrum for different manufacturers' lights. And my light is going dead. All right, I'm gonna check out I already visually went throughout underneath the car. I went over the condenser and everything like that. But from what I can see, she's going to be getting a compressor and a receiver dryer. I'm going to test the system right now and make sure the expansion valve is operating and nothing's plugged up or broken, or all the actuators in the door, all the buttons work and everything like that. So I go through the whole 9 yards. I'll fill it up and drain it out, and they'll order a compressor and receiver dryer, or we'll just leave them with AC for the next. We'll order the parts. They'll come in and they'll come back in a week or two and then have the parts replaced, whatever. All right, guys, I'll see you. I don't think there's no more for me to show to you here other than 2 different lights, and one works better than the other on this particular dye, whatever they used. And that when someone tells you it hasn't been worked on for years and you pull off caps and they're absolutely dust-free, oil-free, something's up. You're not getting the whole story. Carfax showed the AC was worked on back in 2019 on this vehicle.